Hello everyone! Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It is officially 2021. I hope you guys had a good year last year, that you were able to find some positive, make some memories last year. Just look for the best, right? That's what I'm all about. Positivity, looking for the best. So going into 2021, I actually pick a word of the year. I don't know if you guys do this, but my word of the year this year is fearless. And I'm going to be sharing a little bit more about that on my Instagram and kind of how my journey progresses this year as I try to live fearlessly. So thought I might just share that with you guys. And today I have a very fun video because here I have with me all of my empty products from 2020. And by all of them, I mean a lot of them, because some of them are duplicates, so I'm not going to show you like a ton of duplicates of everything, but I do have the majority of my products here, and I have this whole thing full of essential oils. So my challenge for you guys is to drop a comment down below. How many oils do you think are in this jar? And I will count them up at the end. And I also want you to guess what is my most used oil of 2020. I think I know what it is, but I'm not actually sure, so it will be interesting to see what I went through the most in this jar. Alright, so leave your guesses down below. How many oils do you think are in here, and what is the oil you think I use the most, or what do I have the most empties of, essentially. But first, before we get on to the oils, let's go through my other products. And I just have this bag I've been collecting in the back of my bathroom and just throwing stuff in there when I use it up. So I thought it would be fun to show you guys what's in the bag. I've sorted everything out so I can show you how much I have here, but I do want to preface this when there's some stuff that I'm like, oh, I definitely used more of that. So I'm just going to preface that this isn't everything, but this can like give you a good idea of kind of what my daily staples are and what I'm going through a lot. All right, let's get started. So first things first, I know I didn't save all of these mostly because they're bulky, but I really liked using the trim shake and I enjoyed it this year. The next thing I have is 4 of the On Guard dōTERRA mouthwashes. I may have used more, I'm not entirely certain, but you can see this is something that I go through quite frequently. It's something that I always have in my bathroom cabinet, and I love this mouthwash. It's the best mouthwash I've ever tried, and especially I think it's really important to not use an alcoholic mouthwash, and so I feel like I've tried all of them on the market, and this is by far my favorite. And it kind of has that orangey cinnamon taste. It's just really nice. Xylitol is the second ingredient in here, which is awesome for your teeth. So I love this mouthwash, and I mean, you can see that I have 4 empty bottles right here, and I may have had more. Shampoo and conditioner. I feel like I may have gone through 1 or 2 more sets of these, but I definitely used this every day, every week this year. It's something I went through, and I really like this product, especially as far as natural things go. It took my hair to adapt a little bit when I switched over to using a natural hair products a few years ago. It was a little oilier for a few weeks, but once my hair kind of adapted, it's been great. And I think it's great to not like strip your hair of, its natural oils and things like that. So it is color safe if you color your hair, and I add a little extra. I like to add a drop of rosemary and peppermint into the shampoo when I'm washing my hair, and it just gives an extra bit of a tingle and invigorates your scalp. The rosemary is great for hair growth and hair health. And then I use the conditioner as is. So love these products, and I went through them about equal. Sometimes I had a little bit more conditioner when I ran out of shampoo, just because my hair's kind of fine textured, so I tend to not use quite as much conditioner. But then again, I use the conditioner to shave my legs, so I feel like it evened itself out. And love these products. They were fabulous. Something I used a lot that I definitely had more of, and I only have 1 saved here, is the toothpaste. And as you can see, I cut the tops off so that I can dig into the lid and get every last bit out. But this is something I use every single day. I know that I used probably at least maybe 8 to 10 tubes of toothpaste throughout the year, and it's a staple. I love it. Just, same as the mouthwash, it's the best natural thing I've ever tried, and has that orangey cinnamon taste and has all the benefits of On Guard for your mouth as far as keeping it clean, killing bacteria and germs, And yes, this is a well-loved product in my house. So yeah, I definitely went through more of these, but I only have one pictured. I did go through quite a lot of natural deodorants. I only have 2 here, but I have the Balance one from doTERRA. Really like this one, but my all-time favorite natural deodorant is Schmidt's. I know natural deodorant is like so different for everybody. Same thing with hair. It kind of takes your body a little bit to adjust to it, but I feel good about not putting aluminum and other harsh things in my armpits that might contribute to other problems. And so I really like using a natural deodorant, and this is my favorite one from Schmidt's. It's the patchouli and hops. It's got like a little bit of lime, a little bit of patchouli in there. So that is my favorite. I do find that sometimes the doTERRA ones irritate my armpits because they do have baking soda. For some people, that doesn't bother them at all. So if I feel like that's happening, I will tend to switch over to this one until my armpits feel good again, and I just kind of go back and forth, and it's kind of fun to like switch it up. So I have tried all of the doTERRA ones. The Balance one is my favorite, and for some reason I don't have any of the other empty ones, but there is like a Douglas fir and orange one, and that one does not have baking soda, so I like that one as well. I think it's in my travel bag. But anyways, went through quite a few deodorants this year, as one would expect, and I alternate between these two for my favorites, the doTERRA Balance one and then the Schmidt's patchouli and hops deodorant. I only have one hand wash here, and that's probably because I usually make my own hand soap, the foaming hand soap. You can buy it pre-packaged like this, and this was one of the holiday scents, so I did use this. But honestly, it's a little cheaper to make it yourself, and so usually I just use some plain unscented cast-iron soap. It's like about 2 tablespoons in your soap container, and then you can choose whatever essential oils you want, about 10 drops, and then fill the rest with water and shake it up so it gets mixed up good. But yeah, it's sometimes nice to use these prepackaged ones. You don't have to DIY it, but I like doing DIY, so I know for a fact that this is probably the only hand soap I used because I tend to just make it myself. But this was a really nice one. It was the holiday piece. And actually, I think this was a Christmas product from last year that I didn't get around to using last year, so I used it this year. And anyways, it was great. Okay, let's talk about lotions. So I actually do have an old Bath & Body Works one that I finished up. I'm kind of anti-Bath & Body Works now, but I thought I would show this because I'm a real person. But I used to really enjoy their stress relief line, their aromatherapy line, and this one has eucalyptus and spearmint, but I can make my own just as easy, and it doesn't have any of the artificial fragrances. So I am a real human. I did use this up, and I just thought I would share that with you. I really love, we have this Unscented hand and body lotion, and you can just add your own essential oils to it, but I usually just use it plain, or I will squirt some in my hand and then add a drop or two of whatever scent, whatever essential oil I'm going for in that moment. Oftentimes it's lavender, and that just kind of helps spread around your skin. I also use a lot of coconut oil for moisturizing, but I did go through a handful of these, maybe like 2 or 3 of these lotions, and I really, really like the texture of it. It's not too greasy or heavy, and I keep one on my bathroom counter. So this is a great, overall you can use it anywhere on your body type of lotion, and add whatever essential oils you want. And then I also have 2 of the body butters here, and these are just like a thicker consistency. I tend to go for this a little bit more, but these are nice if you're really dry, wanting to lather up. I use them most often on my legs, you know, after you shave and are feeling all nice. So I have 2 of the empty body butters as well. And I'm surprised I only have 1 Deep Blue Rub bottle in my empties bag here. But now that I think about it, this might have been the only one I truly emptied, because I think I have about 3 or 4 of these around my house that I use from room to room. So it's a product that I use a lot, but I have like multiple copies of it all over the house. So this may have been the only one I emptied out this year, because like I have one in the bathroom, in my office, in our bedroom, and I have one in my gym bag as well. So I keep them floating around, and this may have been the only one that I completely used up, but this is a tried and true staple, something that I use every day, and does not surprise me that it made it into my empties bag, even though I have, you know, a few different ones around the house. This is a Breathe Vapor Stick. I know this is the only one I used of this because I typically just like to use the Breathe oil and some coconut oil, or a Breathe roller bottle like this, but this is a fun option, and it's especially great if you have like children or kids. And it's essentially like Vicks Vapor Rub, but just a more natural version. So it's like in a stick form, and it has coconut oil in there, and you can kind of like roll it up and roll it around on your chest area, on your feet, wherever you need support with that respiratory stuff and breathing. So I did use this up, and I kept it in my bathroom counter, and I would tend to use it as soon as I get out of the shower. I would take it and like rub it on my chest and up here like around my thyroid area, and it was a nice product to have if I was going to work out. But yeah, I tend to just kind of use the Breathe oil, so this is a great product, and I'm not saying I don't use it, but I tend to just opt for a roller because it's just a little more convenient for me. And so anyways, but I do love this product, and it's great, especially if you have kids, because it is quite diluted and it's easy for them to use as well. I only have 2 chapsticks here, but I know I went through more, and this is kind of like the Deep Blue Rub, where I have like maybe 10 lying around my house, so they all might not all be pictured here, but I love the chapsticks, and my favorite is the blue one. I think it's like original flavor, but I do have like the tropical one and the herbal one here as well, and the chapsticks are really good. It's a great little thing to add onto your order if you're just like needing a couple more points, or you're wanting to have a smaller order, or a stocking stuffer, or a gift. These are really good. I still also like Burt's Bees chapstick as well, but these have been a staple in my house, and I go through them quite often. Next up is body soap. Now I will preface this by saying I've been using a lot of the bars, like the body soap bars, and I don't have those empty to show you because you use them and then they're gone. But I do have some empty body wash containers, and these 2 are from doTERRA. And I probably only use these 2 because, like I said, I've been using a lot of the bar soap, and the Citrus Bliss one is my favorite if you're curious. And I did run into a pinch and use this at some point this year, and this was a coconut milk and vitamin E body wash from Ren Pure, and yeah, it was pretty good. It claims to have good ingredients. It's hard to know sometimes when the ingredients list is super long here, but you do what you can, and I did enjoy using this. And I think I also used it as like a bubble bath as well, so kind of a versatile product. You can use it in the bath, or you can use it as body wash, but I definitely need to wash my body, so I used quite a few of those. This is a product I know I had a few more bottles of. This is the On Guard Cleaner Concentrate, and I probably went through maybe 4 or 5 of these this year, but this is the only one I saved, and I have about 2 in my house at all times. I keep one in my bathroom and one in my kitchen, and I love, it's such a multi-purpose product. You can make like 10 different types of cleaners with it. I have all sorts of recipes. In fact, you can check out my free green cleaning ebook in the comments down below, and I have all of my favorite cleaning recipes in there. But this is something that is like my top, you know, after you get your like starter kit, it's in my top 10 of things that you need to try, because I think it's so great to clean more minimalistically and have less products in your house, and it's such a staple in my home. So I love this product. Definitely recommend some cleaner concentrate in your life. Okay, next let's dive into some skincare stuff. And I did used to really like the Simple skincare line. They had great like moisturizer and a micellar water. This is another moisturizer. So I used to use this pretty religiously, but I have found some new favorites, which is the doTERRA Essential Skincare line, and it's just so good. So my typical skincare routine, I'll have to do a video on it sometime, is like I literally just wipe my makeup off with some coconut oil, and then I use this facial cleanser, and I love it. It has melaleuca and peppermint in it, and it's fabulous. And then I will follow up with maybe some oils or a toner, but then I use this hydrating cream. And so I definitely know I went through maybe 3 or 4 of both of these that aren't pictured here. but they are my favorite skincare products, and this hydrating cream is so good. It has lavender, jasmine, geranium, and frankincense in there, and then I'll usually add a drop or two of yarrow pom to this. So anyways, love the hydrating cream, love the facial cleanser. Those were really good. I also did enjoy the HD Clear line, and I would tend to use this like if I was more like breaking out or having some hormonal acne or whatever, because it's targeted towards more acne prone skin. But this is like the facial cleanser. I probably went through 2 or 3 of these, and this is the facial lotion, and I probably went through 2 or 3 of these as well. And I actually really like this lotion kind of daily for like morning moisturizer. So I really enjoy that, and I enjoy that thick hydrating cream in the little tub at like night. But anyways, definitely went through a few of those. This is doTERRA's On Guard hand sanitizer. Probably went through 10 of these, but it's also one of those things that I keep all spread out throughout my car, my purse, my piano, my everything. So yeah, go through this item a lot, and sad that only one empty is in here, but fabulous product, use it on the daily. Alright, second to last section I have here is my supplements. I've got a couple bottles of Mito2 Max, which is an energy and stamina complex. It's great. It's not caffeine, but definitely helps you produce just some natural good energy. I've got a couple bottles of the On Guard soft gels. Probably went through some more of these. I've got a bottle of Copaiba soft gels. Probably didn't go through more of these because I tend to just use the essential oil and just drop it under my tongue, but I think I got these for free or something, so I definitely used those up. I went through a few adaptive bottles as well. I probably went through a couple more of these. This is all things anxious feelings, stress, lifesaver. I love this supplement. I've got a bottle of the Deep Blue Polyphenol Complex, which I kind of use as like an Advil swap, if you will. But yeah, these are great. I use them on the regular around my cycle, and they really help me anyway, so I love that stuff. And then this is the Lifelong Vitality Pack. I know I went through a lot more of these because I order them every other month, so probably went through about 6 of these Lifelong Vitality Packs, and it comes with the Omegas, the Alpha CRS, and the Microplex VMZ, the vitamins and minerals, and these are like overall foundation of wellness, LLV. It's our best-selling product actually, and one of the best bioavailable superfood packed awesome supplements on the market. Love LLV. I have 3 bottles of the peppermint enteric coated soft gels. I love these. I just ordered a bunch more because I use them all the time. I've got 4 bottles of probiotics, and these are just a great thing to implement into your health routine. I take one about every other day or every 2 or 3 days. And then the last supplement we've got here is the Terrazymes, and I probably went through about 6 bottles of these this year because I order them whenever I order my Lifelong Vitality Pack. And this is Digestive Enzymes, and I don't take them every day, but yeah, every few days or when I'm in a pickle and I need some help digesting my food. These are amazing. My favorite supplement that doTERRA has, hands down, because I actually feel it helping me, is the Digestive Enzymes and the Adaptive Supplement. A lot of the other ones I feel like are just great for preventative and just keeping your body like a well-oiled running machine, but these help really well like in the moment too. Okay, last but not least, here's all of my empty essential oils from the year. I'm going to count them out and see what I have the most of. Here's all of my empties, and I tried to put them in the different categories. So I think the winner is lemon. I had 8 lemons, and I had 5 peppermints, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lavenders. So those were my most used, but lemon is my most used essential oil. So I'll just go through them really quick in case you're curious, you want to see everything. But I went through a lot of lemon. Also had a couple of green mandarin, a tangerine, and a grapefruit, and a couple of, what is this? Citrus Bliss. Went through some wild orange. Go through a lot of wild orange. We love wild orange. And then we've got four bottles of On Guard. I've got a black spruce, a whisper, a lemongrass, slim and sassy, a lime. I've got 5 peppermints, like I said, 2 bottles of Serenity, and then 6 bottles of lavender. Those are Breathe, 2 bottles of Breathe, and then I've got 2 copibas, 2 tea trees. I've got a Siberian fir. These are eucalyptus. I've got a Balance. I just finished up another one actually. And then I've got yarrow palm, arbor vitae, Roman chamomile, two deep blues. What's this one? Cilantro, frankincense, and purify. And then I've got a clary calm roller and a past tense roller. Now I will say I put these in my empties. Now I usually just refill the roller bottles, which is why I don't have a lot of roller bottles pictured here. But these are actually from like a few years ago when they used to have the plastic tops in the rollers. So I am retiring these because the new ones have metal tips. So those are no longer my rollers of choice, and I've replaced them with the metal roller tops because they work a lot better. But other than that, I keep my rollers around, or I reuse them for other DIY projects, and so I don't have like any other rollers here. These are mostly just empty standard bottles. Alright guys, so we started at my desk and ended on the floor, but I hope you enjoyed seeing my empties of 2020. Let me know if you enjoyed this video, and I will collect my empties for this upcoming year as well, for 2021. And this was really fun. I will pop the number of empties on the screen right now because I'm gonna go count them at this moment. So if you guessed correctly, you'll have to let me know. 8 bottles of lemon was my most used essential oil this year. Alright guys, I will catch you next time for another video. Thank you for watching. Bye!